Whoa, that's flashy. Budget must be up. Spotbot goes to rig moving school. What do you mean there's a pipeline under here? Oh, I hope these tire chains hold out. Can somebody get the bed? What do you mean it's at W4, not W5? I gotta go spot some. Forget about Tokyo Drift. We'll have to hit it harder next time. You said the lease is up here? Ah, shit, I'm stuck. Can somebody call a bed for the bed? That'll do just fine. Oh, let me just fill out my 2 logbooks. Oops. It's flat. That's fine. I guess I better put on one set. Hey, look, it's my future truck. Don't stand there, it's not safe. Get somebody else to spot that shit. I guess you can get your truck impounded or vehicle impounded for reckless driving, and it's an automatic impound of 90 days. Driving the TDI here? Just kidding, it didn't happen. You'd be surprised how many times it almost happened in my life, and there has been times where my vehicles have been impounded back in the day when I was a little shit, but somehow I've managed to keep all my cars at home over the last 25 years plus. It's been mild out, so I'm just so tired of paying $89 to fill my truck just to drive to and from work 6 times. Such a pig on fuel. Gas has gone down. It's only like $1.18. The government trying to normalize your shit. It'd be nice if we go back to $1 or under. Under $1, I'm happy. It's all right, because that's kind of what it was when I left the Yukon. Just barely. We gotta remember that was 20 years ago. So I can fill this thing for like $50 with diesel is $1.47, which is ridiculous, a liter. And I filled this for like $53 yesterday, and I can pretty much drive almost all month on it. Depends on the foot, right? Sometimes I do like to put the foot down, but I'm gonna try to be mild. I should be easy on it. I only got like another 20,000 kilometers. I gotta change the timing belt on this thing, which it'll probably age out and crack before I get to that, because on average I only put, if it's a full-time vehicle, 5,000 kilometers a year, and that's just kind of tootling about. I don't really leave town that often. If I was to drive one all year long, 3,000 kilometers, 5,000 kilometers max. But on average, I usually, I can't even get an oil change once a year. If I was to go kilometer wise, I just change my oil once a year. Even though studies have proven that you don't need to do that. But of course, if you're a car guy, you just do it because you're like a car guy and you love your engine, you love your cars, and you like to take care of them. It's a lot of work taking care of my fleet of vehicles, plus my rig and a trailer. Today, what is it? It's like 4 a.m. Already been up since 2, editing, social media-ing, making sure you guys have stuff to look at. But anyways, today it's an early morning start. We got to go out to, I can't remember what that bridge is called, but we're going out where the trunk road meets the Elk River Road, something Forks, Pembina Forks, I think. And then we gotta go, that would be north a bit, I think, and meet just where it starts to widen out there if you're headed back towards Robb. If you know the area, you'll understand. We're helping Raylan move a rig. Some stuff's got to go to Grand Prairie. Some stuff's going to Virginia Hills, which is in between Whitecourt and Fox Creek. It's kind of a sketch area on both ends. The Hanlan D-High is not that bad. I've been in there. They had a wheeled service rig at Rollins that we used to move in and out around there all the time when I worked at Road Train. And then we also, what's with all the snow on the road here? That's some gale force winds or something? That's weird. What else? And then eventually we had neighbor's rig, Iron Hand, whatever you want to call it. It's Iron Hand that's in there right now, I do believe. And we used to that Rollins wheeled service rig, which was a real gem. Like, it was old, it was creme. I do believe it was super old, and you had to put it up on a little. It had pony subs for a wheeled service rig, which was, you could say it was a miniature drilling rig, I guess. It did all the same functions. I don't know why they liked it so much, but I guess those kind of service rigs are hard to come by nowadays because there's not a lot of them around. But yeah, it was kind of a real pain. It was a 16-wheeled service rig. Cram, we used to have a booster adapter to try to haul it around at Road Train. It was kind of a pain in the butt, but a couple of the guys there were like, oh yeah, we used to do this all the time back in the day, and they helped me out. So that was great, and we used the picker to put it on. But yeah, we used to move that all around back in the Elk River. Both those Hanlan roads, there's one off the Elk River, and then there's one off the, I always call it the Forestry Trunk. I don't know if that's what it is, but what is that, Highway 60? See, I don't even know. I think it changes somewhere there where the pavement, just before the pavement ends at Coal Valley there, it changes numbers. It's 47, or it's 40. 47 changes to 40. I don't fucking know. I always get confused. I don't spend a lot of time up there because we don't do a lot of work back there, but I do drive back and forth through there quite a bit. I just don't really pay attention to it. But anywho, that's where we're going. We got to be out there for 9 a.m. leaving at 5. I think it's a touch early. The other guy's taking the Elk River. I'm like, I found that if you're gonna go to the end of the trunk, the end of the Elk in the trunk, you're better off to come in from Nordic, because that road is always in way better shape. But if it's icy, you're gonna have to chain up because there's a couple steep ones. WTF with the red light, no one's even at the... Red Deer is famous for this kind of BS. on the trunk, going north from Nordig. So far it's in really good shape, which it usually is. It's always questionable chaining up. The past 2 trucks that I have met have had chains on. I'm like, So far there's been quite a bit of gravel on the hills, so I think we only got one more kind of a bugger because it's a sharp turn and then it's like... So far it's in really good shape. I think this, no, we're not, just over there in that tree line. Where the sun gets at the road's all gravel. Where he switched counties from Clearwater to Yellowhead. And the maintenance could be yay or nay in the wintertime. I don't know how much logging is actually going on out here, but this is what they would call the forestry trunk. I think the loggers run a certain channel, but everybody else, made a couple tankers with their bright lights. Those guys weren't chained out. But coming this way, you only got, well, you got, yeah. So the hills must be good. If they're not, then we'll be fine. You got one where you come down, got to cross the bridge, and it's like a sharp 90, you can't carry any speed, it's straight up, and then another 90 at the top. We'll be going down it, so. Need all the braking power this pig's got. Oh yeah, lots of gravel, looking good. That's in 4th high and it still gets away from itself. About to be like 2nd. Second gear is like where it starts to actually hold. I'd like to come down here and do some camping maybe and hang out. This is actually a pretty nice river. Can be icy. Make sure nobody's coming. Looking good, yes, yes. Yes, oh, look at all the gravel. Not a place to meet anybody, though. Couple gears down. Climbing up this. Or would you rather watch Chad Keegan take out a headlight screw for 10 minutes? Was checking out his channel yesterday because I like that he's got cab overs and all that stuff, and it was just like, I even left a comment, I'm like, why doesn't anybody edit their stuff? I'm like, this is a 45-minute video that could have been 15 minutes. Put puts the camera on a tripod, walks away for a couple minutes, comes back with a screwdriver, fights with that screw. He's like, it's just spinning in the housing. It's probably because it's been in there for 40 years. You needed someone to help you on the backside. Yeah, that's usually the one in question there, but it was nice and graveled. And then of course going back the other way when you cross that covered bridge can be pretty bad too. Chaining up, boys?
Yeah, I would imagine it could be, yeah. pole truck and circle around. You should be able to get her over there. It doesn't have to be pretty over there. Just fucking, it's getting hauled out of here in a couple days. Get it in that vicinity over there.
warming right up. Yeah. Melted quick. Feels like probably about 10 above outside right now. It's just like, oof. Too warm. Take off my coat. Can't wear my toque. It's like spring is here. Hey? Coming up on the hill that's in question. Some people have been barefooting it, but we got the 14 wide shack here. I'm maxed on the bags, so I'm gonna go with we're probably good. See me spin out again? We got a tow tractor. I don't know if he'd be able to pull me off the hill at a dead stop, but we got one. Can't really run it because it's a curve and then up, of course. Just gonna take this back to our yard. Then we're gonna hit the streets in the morning at who knows what time, probably 6, 7, 8. I don't know. I'll have to contemplate and look that up and see where exactly. We're going to Virginia Hills. It's like 26K down Virginia Hills Road. Some other road. Haven't got the dispatch for that yet. Doing quick. Come back to Edson shop and grab a tank and take it back to Red Deer, I think. Back to our yard anyways. It's a lot heavier than the other shack. Heavier than the 12 by quite a bit. You can feel it. Here's the hill. Sucking me down here. So far, so good. One set. I didn't think it'd be a problem, but
Dwayne, you got a copy?
piece of piss. This thing is up there. This thing's always parked here. I'm 6'4". I was like, oh, sweet, we got a new bed that I didn't know about. No. VDMs. Thought everybody would be out working today. Not so. Oh, here's the new one. How's it holding out? Oh look, 307. It's not broken yet, that's good. Oh, fender's bent. Seen that coming a mile away. As soon as I seen it, I'm like, I know all about those fenders bending. Home for the night.
Drunk style.